Yesterday we had another winnings on our basketball tips, and I'm very sure many of you would have missed this 1.80 odds. Just 5 games, and some of our audience actually played it. And one thing that I want to advise you guys regarding to sport trading, no winning is too small. Make sure that you bet twice and engage based on your capacity. All right, so we are going to look at another 3 games today in our basketball list. And as you guys have been following us, although there are some people that are just coming across these particular videos, so far our basketball tips has been 90% accurate of recent, and I hope it will continue to be. And even the accuracy, we hope the accuracy will become more higher, close to 100%. All right, so we have another 3 games on the list today, and we are going to look at it together. And if your bookmakers are not providing the odd line, I will suggest the other odd line that you can actually go for. Any other odd line apart from that, kindly make sure that you run away from the games. All right, so let us quickly look at the games together and let's see what we can get out of it. All right, now, so the first game that I have on the list happens to be under the Israel League. So let's check it out. And I noticed that there are some bookmakers that do not always provide favorable odd line. So I would just advise you guys to look for better bookmakers, because the bookies, they are also working towards profit, so they don't want you to win. And I would just advise you guys not to force yourself into the odd lines that bookmakers are pushing you into. All right, so just look for the better bookmakers that will provide you with a better odd line. So our first game for today's basketball tips happens to be under the Israel League. So let's see if we are going to get that. All right, so we have under the Israel Super League, that is Hapoel Tel Aviv against Maccabi Ironi Ramat. So this particular game, we are actually expecting over 157.5, but unfortunately I just discovered now that the odd line has risen up to 159.5. And the other options that you guys can actually go for, you can go for 158, 159, but anything above this 159, kindly make sure that you avoid this game. Even the 159 that we are actually going for is like taking a risk, but anything above this, kindly make sure that you avoid it. And the next game that we have on the list happens to be under the Denmark League, and the third one happens to be under the Argentina League, but unfortunately they would have played the game because I think it is a match for Santa Polo, something like that. Let me check if we still have any other Argentina games left. They've played already. Actually, the game we were actually expecting over 147, but unfortunately I think they played the game around maybe midnight. The game happens to be a midnight game, so we are going to skip that. So we have just 2 games left right now. So the first one, we already predicted it, that is under the Israel Super League, and the other one that we are going to look into is under the Denmark League. All right, so we have it here. Rabbit against Randers. So the best odd line that you guys can actually go for this game is over 159. And as you guys can see, the middle odd line that the bookmakers are providing us is 172.5 with odd of a total of 1.91 odds. So please don't let the odd entice you. The prediction is based on stats, and it is based on analysis. And if you want to watch the tutorial video on how I'm currently picking this over point, or maybe you want to watch the video on how to pick the under point in basketball, you can actually browse through this particular channel. You are going to find our basketball strategy videos there and you can watch. All right, so this particular game, the best market or the best odd line that you can actually go for into this basketball tips happens to be 159.5 or 160.5, depends on the available odd line. So you can go for 159.5 or 160.5. So we have it at total of 1.22 odd, and for today's edition, we have just two games right now, and the third game that we would have predict as maybe probably over 147, they've played it already, I think, under the Argentina League. So the game happens to be a midnight game. So I'm very sorry that we are unable to meet up with the time that they actually play the game. That is Santa Pola. Sorry if I can't pronounce their name very well. This particular game, based on the start, based on our analysis, the match, the odd line, the bookies, they actually provided us with the odd line of over 140, 147.5, and the game actually ended well, as I think this should be 164, yes, and we would have won this particular game softly. All right, so we have just two games on in today's edition, and I'm very sorry that the games are very small, but what we are mostly concerned about, if you have been following us on our private circle group, you will know that our major concern is accuracy and consistency. So right now we have the big main odds on in today's edition, just two games, 1.48 odd. Please kindly make sure that you are not adding any other games to this. If you have been following us on our private circle group, you will understand how our basketball works, how consistent and how accurate it is. So adding any other games to it can actually implicate the outcome. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like our video, subscribe to this particular channel, drop your comments in case if you have any question, and if you are not using this bet platform, kindly make sure that you select the games manually. And currently we are on 30 days rollover, just 30 days. We started today with a day one, and we have 29 more days to go. Rollover happens to be a very dangerous attempt, but it is always more fun and very sweet when it is successful. It is a very dangerous attempt. If you want to join any of our platform, you are going to find the group link in the comment section and also in the video description. See you guys in the next video. Make sure that you bet responsibly. Bye bye.